just texted you right at that exact second. I was like,
That's funny.
Just get some folks in here, dude.
Yeah, you never know. I could come in like hot saying something crazy,
I know
right?
it's fine to give you a heads up.
Because that's what I do. I say crazy stuff.
You don't say anything crazy, but
I
I
know.
always want to tell people if you're going to be live, dude.
I know.
I was like,
it's like the speakerphone rule, right? Like, hey, you're on speakerphone.
Well, because so like today I was so bored, like because I'd never left the house because of the snow. Like I didn't even go get Taco Bell today. We had chili for dinner.
I saw it. We're having soup.
Oh,
kind of similar.
Oh, the chili was so good. I had too much because it was just big old. Because Mallory didn't eat it, so it's just Pam and I. But yeah. So at lunch I just made a sandwich, and it was just coming down like hamster-sized flakes, just huge. So I just set up my phone on Instagram and just like went live. I was sitting there eating a sandwich at the kitchen table because it looks right up.
Oh, nice.
And I just left it live, and Pam's like, "Are you live on Instagram?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "What are you doing? Like everybody can hear what we're saying." I'm like, "We're not even talking." Like she was in the living room.
Oh man, I saw you were live. I went to it. Like you must have ended it by the time I got to it, so I missed it.
Yeah, I've left it going for probably about like 10, 12 minutes. Like, and the thing is, like Instagram didn't show as good as like, man, it was pouring because we had like thunder snow. Like it was like,
oh yeah, because you said No, I got an alert because I still have like your weather, like your old town, like Forreston, still as one of my locations, and I got an alert that there was like thunder. I'm like, I swear, Mike, like he can't be that far from there, like when he moved, it's only like 30 minutes. Like,
it was over St. Charles, like the thunder snow. It was crazy. Like you could hear, and so we've got like, I'd say we have like 6 or 7 inches, and now like the back end's coming through, and they say we get like 3 or 4 more now.
Man, so like Jared and Stacy, they like fly in the morning for like marathon weekend.
Yeah. See, I don't go until Wednesday. I'm all good. I'm not even sweating bullets. But dude, if I was going tomorrow, I'd be worried because
Jared, if you're listening, call us. We want to know what you're thinking.
Yeah, I know. Because I Lambert's open, but there's been a lot of cancellations. Yeah, I'd be worried. I'd be a little worried because like all the schools are closed. I know Mallory because Mallory's got an AMI day where they work from school. Like they have all their assignments at home. Pam's off. That like they called their school.
Oh yeah, I had to share you Emily's essay for U of M. Like I think it would get a kick out of it.
I absolutely want to see that. I was telling Pam. I was talking to Pam at a dinner last night.
Her University of Chicago one was interesting too. They had to take like an expression that uses a color, but use a different color. Like their University of Chicago is kind of cool. They're unique like that. So it's like she took like red flag and wrote like a new meaning of like what a orange flag is. And it was like this like really elaborate thing she did. Like it was super cool. Like
wild.
It's funny like how like creative you have to get in some of these essays. But the community one, I knew you get a kick out of she talks about the Beer Guest podcast and the Disney community.
Yeah, I totally want because Pam and I were talking about that. Because when you said that, like I showed the text, because like the text came in, we were having dinner last night at this place you would have loved. It's funny because we were talking about you right when you.
Oh yeah, you said you're at
it's a chain. So I was wondering if you had them up in Michigan. It's called Damon's. It's
see you mentioned Damon's before. We used to have like an old Damon's like ribs place.
We
be the same one.
Yeah, but it's like a sports bar kind of place. It's got sushi, beer, and burgers, is what they called. But so we went there to have dinner, and Pam was like, "Dude, he'd love this place." I'm like, "Exactly," because all these beers on tap. The reason we said that was people next to us were having those mule things.
Oh yeah.
Copper, drink.
Yeah, like a Moscow Mule or whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. So anyway, right when that was happening was when you texted me. So then I was like, "Oh my god, you know me, I'm super emotional." I'm like, "Pam, you gotta read this text." I gave her my phone, and then so then we got talking about. Can you believe this? Like, Mallory and Emily were just like, and then we got talking about and she's like, did you see the pictures he's posting every day? I'm like, I know. I'm like, shut up. I'm like, it's killing me.
I know. That's kind of a fun thing I've been doing. It's just fun to look back at the old photos. But yeah, you made that one comment, and I think it was like the luau one. I think you were guessing like we looked so young. Like,
oh my god, I look at those things. I'm like, dude. I don't know.
We've aged.
I know, like life in that rough 10 years.
I don't know.
It's like we never care in the world.
Oh yeah, Emily's been doing some sorting of clothes, and she's taken over this room a little bit. So these are like donation clothes over here.
I'm paying Mallory to take my tree down because she's totally like not been working lately. So I'm trying to find her odd jobs to help supplement her gas money, and didn't get it done today, even though she had absolutely nothing to do. So
man.
But she's off tomorrow, so
I know we've been doing. Emily has had no babysitting gigs or anything lately, and she's like, "Dad, what can I do to get some money?"
she's doing it tonight after the show. She's like, "I'm gonna do it." I'm like, "I got a show tonight." I'm like, "You can't do it during the show." She's like, "I'll do it after." I'm like,
Right.
"Cool." But I'm like, now I'm gonna have a Christmas tree in the back of my show tonight. But
I know we talked about taking ours down this weekend, but we're like, it's so cheery. Like, let's just go do one more week.
I would keep it up for a long time if I could, but I just want I don't want people like dude, it's right here.
Dogging on you 'cause
Yeah, I can't hide
yeah, I could hide my tree. Yeah,
I know exactly. It's like I don't know if people are judging me right now. I can't help. I do love it. I'd keep it up for a long time, but I took all the stuff off the websites and stuff.
Mhm.
I did that the other day. That was easier. All right, we should probably do a show here. Hey everybody over on Instagram. We got a lot of folks over on Instagram. Hope you're having a good weekend and maybe you're getting the snow. Maybe you're not here in the Midwest, but if you are, stay safe, have fun. It's been awesome.
If we get ended it doesn't have to be right at 7:00 your time, but somewhere around
We
there.
got it. I know, dude.
There's been a football game coming on.
Because Glim is saying Skull.
I know. Me and Glim are not
Is
friends.
that how you say it? Skull? Is that how it goes? Is it SKOL or is it Skull?
Yeah.
Or,
I think it's Skull. I'm not a Viking, man. I try not to.
I mean, I am a Viking, but I'm a Howl Viking. I don't know how we don't say Skull. Howl. We say HOWELL, kind of like Mizzou, but
yeah.
Christmas stuff got put in storage today. Yeah, ours mostly is in storage, but he bought a. Did you buy a yacht?
No, I do not have yacht money.
I
mean, I like the yacht rock. I like the hat. Shout out to Paul.
Exactly.
I don't think I've seen Paul in the chat today, but I took a picture of myself wearing this hat today because we went out to Ozzy's Kebab, had some Mediterranean, some chicken shawarma. Oh my god, it was so good. So I took a photo of myself with it. I was like, I'm gonna send this to Paul because I'm wearing the hat. So
I told Pam about marathon weekend. I'm like, because I was lamenting you aren't going to be there. Wade's not going to be there. She's like, you'll be having fun. I'm like, I know I'll have fun because Bankhead will be there. Phil, it'll still be fun. I was like, it won't be the same. I was like, but I'll save a lot of money because I'll speak counter service. I said I probably won't have I said I might I might try to squeeze in Mama Melrose on Saturday night.
I'm saving even more money by not going. But.
I know, but I said I'll be saving a lot.
Dude, I had to do my online check-in for the cruise because it was midnight on Thursday. So I stayed up Wednesday night. And I just got so fired up after that. I was like, oh yeah, we're going on a cruise. And I could not fall asleep afterwards.
It's it's real. Because yeah, I know.
I forgot you had to do your photo and all that stuff because you used to take your photo right there, and now you have to upload all that stuff.
And you gotta wait to see if it gets accepted and all that. I know it's
yeah.
It goes. Yeah, I did my park reservations for Disneyland this morning because I saw somebody complaining online about they have Magic Key and they're like, oh, all the weekends are taken in January. I was like, oh,
you better get on that.
Yeah. I was like, but they were still available. And I did Disney.
They still do the park reservation for
yeah.
Okay, wow.
And I did Disney. It doesn't matter though. You know what I'm saying? I did Disneyland for 4 of the 5 mornings and then California. Because
God, you're there 5 mornings. Dang, man.
I know.
I'm gonna miss you for that one too.
You got to come out for that, dude. That's so fun. I don't even care about the race.
I think I'm actually in Vegas that weekend.
Oh, dude, you're so close.
I know.
I love
the work conference.
Oh, Kim's over on Instagram. She rode Radio Springs Racers with us. Remember, author Kim?
Oh yeah. I remember that. Yeah,
we rode racers together out of California.
We told her she might as well join the single. If she was a single rider, she might as well join with us.
Right. That's fun. Yeah. So I just. Because you can hop at 11, so who cares? It's basically just where you want to get breakfast, and I love Red Rose Tavern, so that's why it's basically why I made it.
Dude, Red Rose, why is my screen all
smudgy? Dude, is you getting a blizzard? We got to start though because you got to get out.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
hard out.
This can be the show right here. We just talk about this.
This can be the show because we're gonna do a little over under, and I got a story to tell about how I hurt my rear end in the most Midwest way possible when I'm trying.
Oh no!
Here we go, dude. This is it. Here we go. I know, dude. I gotta turn the football game off. I got 2 football. And how are they not going to have the Rams game on today? Because Cody Schrader's playing running back finally. Anyway, the guy from Mizzou.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Instead, we got the Jets and the Dolphins. Here we go. Well, hey, everybody. Welcome to the BOGP Open Line for Sunday night, January 5th, 2025. That's right. We're back in the new year with a BOGP Open Line. It's you, me, and Scotty G in his Lions Yacht Rock hat because big game after the show tonight. taking on those Vikings for first place in the NFC. But we're not talking football right now. We're talking Disney for the next hour and taking your calls at 407 413 9395. That's 407 413 9395. We know we have a lot of shows during the week, but this is the show where you are the star. And Scott might even be visible by the end of the show. I don't know. He's got like fog happening in his studio. I don't know.
Don't understand what's happening. I think it's a bad lighting setup going on here.
San Francisco moving in on he's like Candlestick Park or something.
I'm getting my entrance for the stadium. Like, I mean, if I leave now, I can make it to the game, but we got to go live here. So
Dan Campbell calling. Dan Campbell says, "Get here." He's like, "It's like an Applebee's commercial." Dude, cover your mouth, man. They'll see they'll read your lips. Okay. Anyway, right. Scotty G joining us. Just recently exported the latest episode of Must See Adventures. Got here by the nick of time. What's up, Scotty G? Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. Just a real quick on the football thing, though. Like, it is crazy how the Lions and the Vikings are just having both unbelievable years at 14-2, and one of them is going to lose tonight and had to play a wild card game on the road. Like, that is just madness, but
brutal.
It's just how the schedule worked this year. I mean, they're both awesome. So let's have a fun game tonight, and hopefully the Lions win.
Yeah, that's right. And apparently,
I was thinking about this, Mike. I was thinking about this. Remember, I'm going on that cruise that's going to be on the Super Bowl, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I had the perfect hat if the Lions make their first ever Super Bowl, mind you, because they never made it to a Super Bowl. How like crazy would it be that I'm on a Disney ship? And then I got the thought today, if they won that game, the parade the next day.
Dude.
I'm buying a single day ticket. I'm going to Magic Kingdom if that happens.
You have
I had to buy a 1 day ticket for that.
You'd almost have to rush the float that Dan Campbell's on because he's so crazy, dude. I mean, if Disney security took you the Orange County Sheriff took you to jail, dude, I'd bail you out.
Like, if I explain to them I'm a diehard Lions fan and a diehard Disney fan, like, can I just be on the float with Dan Campbell, please? Like I think they would allow it, right?
I don't even know Dan Campbell, but he seems so cool, dude. He would not press charges.
Oh, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
He'd probably tell me to do something. And I'll be like, yes, sir, yes. Yeah. Like, he'll just motivate me to like do something for him.
All right. And also shout out to Mel, my favorite friend from Australia, who just did an around the world trip. And I got to say, thank you for sharing that on social media, because I learned about places I've never been. And I just enjoyed following your family from place to place to place. And it was an amazing trip. I mean, I got to virtually see some amazing places, and just a great trip. And thanks for the gifts too. Scott and I've been rocking the hats, and the Tim Tams, unfortunately, are just a memory at this point because my daughter found them, and I got some, but she also did, and I scolded her because I was mad. Those are mine, but you know, that's what you got to do. So, yeah, Mel says she's back home. Lots of flights, I can imagine. So today we're going to be talking Disney. We're going to have a good time at 407-413-9395. Play a little over-under. And if you want to give us a situation, we can play that with our listeners. So we can do that, kind of continuing on from Friday's show. But I got to share a story because it is Marathon Weekend week. Can you believe it? It is here. 2025. Time for folks to go down and run the 5K, the 10K, the half, and the full. We got 4 races coming up. Starting on Thursday, the Expo's Wednesday. So by the time this show comes out on the feed, 5K day already. Can't believe it. Oh, man. Weather looks to be cold this year. I mean, chilly, but not. It's trending in the right direction as of right now. It's getting a little bit warmer, so it shouldn't be horrible. Just chilly. We're going to go with chilly at this point. But as you know, Scott, you've gone down for all these race weekends forever. You're not going this year. Bummer.
Sorry, buddy.
I know you got a lot going on, but this, like these days leading up to race weekends, two goals, right? You don't want to get sick and you don't want to get hurt, right? You're like,
coming in hot.
Always coming in hot. You're always trying to avoid getting sick and getting hurt. So let me get this call on holding here. So hang on, caller. I got to tell this quick story. So hang on, caller. So trying to avoid, knock on wood, haven't been sick. Okay, good. That's good. Try not to get hurt. So right now we're in the middle of a blizzard. No kidding. Winter storm warning. We've had 7 inches of snow already today. 4 more coming tonight. We're going to have like probably a little bit less than a foot here in St. Louis. I walked Riley this afternoon like a fool. We kind of sit on a hill where you can see down to the lake where I took Riley because Riley's a princess and she only poops at the lake. So I'm down there. My neighbor next door, Brad, who I've told stories about, who always cuts the grass in the summer only when we start the podcast on Monday nights. Like, I swear he knows. Like, boom, jumps on the tractor. And when we start the show, he works for the city. So he's like grumpy because he has to go in and do all this, like working for the city now because he has to clean the streets and all that stuff. But he's hilarious anyway. He's watching from his upstairs window and he can totally see me. He said I look like Luke Skywalker on Hoth getting away from the Bantha, trying to walk Riley. And I'll be honest, like I couldn't even find the path. It was so deep out there because the wind was blowing and stuff. And it was so deep because they had plowed, and like, I didn't know where I was going. Riley wouldn't poop because she couldn't find the grass. She didn't know where the grass was, the pavement, the street. I didn't know where I was going. Seriously, I've been down there a million times. It was that crazy. So I didn't get hurt there, but here's how I got hurt the other night. This was 2 nights ago and it's still kind of sore. So I'm going to be okay. But here's the deal. We're coming home from Mallory's cheerleading game at an opposing school. We're almost home. Just Pam and I. Pam's driving. I'm in the passenger seat. Coming down, we have a divided highway in front of our house, like in front of our subdivision right here in Missouri. So we're like right out. It's a 55 mile an hour speed limit, 60 mile an hour speed limit. And then we got a stoplight. We turn into our subdivision. We are parallel to our house. This time of year, man, you got Midwest. This is no kidding. Deer jumps out in front of us. Big deer. I mean, huge deer.
Oh, yeah.
Pam jams on the brakes. She throws her hand out in front of me like I'm 6.
Right.
I got a seatbelt on.
That's just a natural instinct for a driver, though. I'm just saying.
100%. Wasn't going to help, but 100%. She was trying to save my life. But what do? I throw my left leg down like I'm hitting the, like, and I don't even know because you brake with your right, I guess. I don't know.
But you use your leg for some reason, though. Yeah.
I threw my left leg down like I was jamming on the brakes. Ever since I've had a hurt deer leg since then. Oh my God.
Got runner's deer leg. Oh no.
So the whole on that this coming Sunday, if my left rear end cheek hurts, it's because of that stupid deer. We didn't hit him, dude. But we had a moment because I saw him eye to eye because I was in the passenger seat because I said bam because I saw him first. I thought for sure he was going to be sitting between us, man, because she's almost totaled the car a couple of years ago hitting one, and she smoked one.
I was so confused where the story was going because, like, you said, like, you hurt yourself and you're talking, you're in the car. I'm like, did you roll out of the car for like some stunt or something?
And then okay, we almost hit one again last night going to get ice cream at Dairy Queen. I was like,
you're no joke, man.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm trying to stay safe, but I should stay off of 94 where the deer they're all roaming. Sorry, we have our caller. Sorry for that story, but I had to get it out there before I forgot it. Caller, thanks for being patient. Who's joining us?
No worries. This is Faizan from Seattle.
Hey, what's going on, Faizan? Thanks for joining us. Sorry for the long-winded story there with the deer, but it's there.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I just called in for a couple of things. One of them is off of the maritime cruise that we recently got off of.
Mm-hmm.
Which was on the Magic. And I know all the buzz right now is on the Treasure. But you cannot tell me if you step on that ship is 25 years old.
Gosh,
when you look at it, the way that it's kept up. Just when it pulls into dock and there's other ships next to it, you cannot tell me that boat is 25 years old.
Yeah, awesome. I'm so glad to hear that because I'm sailing that ship in July and we're doing the podcast cruise on it. So that, and I haven't been on it since the very first year that it debuted. It was the only ship in the fleet, 1997. So, man, you just made me the happiest guy alive because I just got off the Treasure. So that's
awesome. Faizan just sold me on booking it too. Like I'm ready now.
Yeah. Props to the crew that maintains that. All the ships in the fleet. But, especially the older ones, and just keeping them so immaculate and just, the paint on them, the carpets, there's, obviously, yeah, you can tell that there's some things that are aged, but, it is a well kept up ship. And, it's very impressive. And it's just, just kudos to Disney on how they keep up their older ships and their fleet.
Glad to hear it.
And then, just last thing, before, and I'll let you guys, I'll sign off with this. I know you guys have been talking a lot about your kids growing up and cherishing the time you have with them. So my recent experience with this, my kids are young. They're one of them's approaching 6. The other one of them is a year and a half. But how I relate to that is on our most recent trip to Disneyland. my 6-year-old, she's smaller in size, so she's she's 1% in the growth chart, and so for a long time it's been Small World, it's been Dumbo, it's been all those quote unquote kiddie rides, and so our most recent trip, she graduated on up to Space Mountain and Thunder Mountain, all those things, and so gone are the times that we were excited to go to Small World and Dumbo and all the slower pace rides. And so, I guess she's still small enough to put on my shoulders, but I'm cherishing kind of those little moments, especially with the 1.5-year-old that we have as well. So I know that you guys have been, I know especially you, Scotty G, recently with your girl being a senior. I think you've been saying.
Yep, she's a senior. Yep. So yeah.
So,
I mean, I'm so excited to hear your oldest here is graduating to Space Mountain. Like how did that make you feel? Like, how does she react to that? Like, she had to have been like super excited, right?
Yeah, no, she's excited. Yeah. Being, having riding big kid rides and, just this look on her face, when again, she's 1%. And so she barely reached that marker in front of the rides. And so, so just seeing that her face of like, oh yeah, I'm able to ride we're able to ride this new set of rides. It's a new chapter in her Disney journey, obviously. Yeah. But the nostalgic part of me is, like, oh, well, now we're not excited now to just, taking the smaller things that Disney has to offer.
I know, now you're just be like, oh, I remember when you wanted to do Small World. Like, now she's all like grown up.
Yeah.
She wants to do all the big mountains. Yeah. Like, yeah, I feel you on that.
Yeah. The Casey's Jr. Little circus train, all those rides, now they're old hats. So.
But the funny thing is that they come back around like when they're like 16, 17, 18, because they get that nostalgia for like the old days, back when they were 5, 4, 3, it is.
And that's when it wrecks you more though, Mike. I feel like.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we got a picture of all of us in the Casey Jr. Train in the monkey car or something. There's too many of us in that car. Yeah. Last thing of the night.
Yeah. And then I have the over under for you guys.
Okay, good.
Which is we all have there's some of us that go to Disney bring along some Disney skeptics, spouses or friends or whoever, right? And I guess the over under on how many of them leave their Disney trip being wanting to go again. I guess the line would be. I guess I'll do a safe line to 50%.
Very nice line. Yeah.
How many people do you think are converted?
Okay, we'll set that line, and that's awesome. So we'll give it to our chat room. So we want to see how our chat room goes over under 50%. If we win them over or not, and we'll go with that. So Faison, thanks for the call, buddy. I appreciate it, and stay safe. And I got to say, I appreciate Disney dads like you because you're appreciating it and you're getting it like in the moment. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to get past you. You're enjoying those kids right now, and you're going to have so many great memories just enjoying all these moments. So thanks for reminding all of us to enjoy all these moments along the way. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you.
Take care.
Hey, thank you. Thanks for the story. That was great. When your kid like graduates to a new like class of rides, that is like an emotional thing as a parent, It is. It really is.
Well, Mallory's birthday was this past week, right? And I put together like a little collection of pictures, and like one of the pictures was her first ride on a rock and roller coaster. Oh, dude, that terror in her eyes, dude, that terror in her face. I
was there for that. I was happy to be there.
I was scared to death. It was one of the greatest, proudest dad moments.
It's the best. Like even if you didn't have PhotoPass, you're buying PhotoPass that day because of that photo.
I would go over on 50% to get one over. I would say it's probably about 65 if I had to throw a number on it. A little bit over.
I don't know. I feel like I'm right at the number because I've brought in people like my father-in-law. I don't think he really cares for it, but my mother-in-law liked it. I had a coworker come with me. She didn't care for it. So like, I feel like I feel like the number is right. Almost. I don't know.
I'd say it's close to 50. I'd go 65.
I want the number to be way over because it should, right? Like, I mean, we're the Disney fans here, though, but like, I feel like they should be drawn to it when they get to experience it because there's something for everybody, like golf or whatever. Like, it's like theme parks aren't anything, golf or dining or whatever it may be.
Yeah, I don't think it's tremendously over, but I'd say, yeah, that's a good question.
That's a good one. It's a really good one.
It's a good line. All right, we have our next call on the line. Thanks for being patient. Who's joining us?
Oh, hey, it's Mel.
Hey, Mel, happy Monday down in Australia. What's going on?
It is, yeah. Well, I don't know what day it is or what time it is, but yeah.
I bet you don't know. You'll know what continent you're on at this point. You'll know what planet you're on.
Yeah, so many times I've been through.
First of all, thank you so much for the great gifts for Christmas. We both appreciate that very much.
Oh, that's okay. I was very excited to see you wearing your hats.
Yes, thank you
I
so
love
much.
my hat. I had to switch it out today though. The Lions have a big football game here in the States, so had to switch hats.
So what was the
That's
highlight
cool.
of your kind of around the world trek there, your big vacation? What was your favorite moment if you had to pick one thing?
Oh God.
I know I can't even imagine
Well,
what you would say, but did something stand out?
I should say Disneyland Paris, but I think it was just so cold. Hard to appreciate.
I get that.
We loved Spain. The theme park near Barcelona, Port Aventura, it was amazing. Like, we had the best day there. I think the sun was shining. And that theme park, it's so themed. It's all the different areas, and you've got the giant roller coasters in the background, and then you've got Sesame Street Land, and that was a great day.
What city was that in?
We went on the Cunard ship. That was
I think.
Oh man, Cunard. And you were on the Cunard ship. Oh, see, Scotty G, look at that. Got another ship.
That's the ship I need to get on. I like the looks of that one.
Yeah, a little bit different. We got on very excited. We had our Disney Cruise Line lanyards came on with our ship cards, and we're walking around the ship, and it's like, why is nobody else wearing any lanyards? And then we looked it up, and apparently it's not a thing. Like a lanyard on the Cunard ship. So
look, Mel, look at it this way. You were setting a new trend. I bet you on subsequent cruises now people are wearing lanyards, and specifically Disney Cruise Line lanyards. You're trendsetters.
Yeah, but beautiful ship. Loved it.
Nice.
I did that one. I did when we saw Royal Caribbean for 2 weeks. I packed a Disney Cruise Line hat, because like I like Disney Cruise Line. I wanted to wear it. I knew I was going to go to Disneyland Paris. I was like, I can wear this hat, but I tried not to wear it on the ship ever until the last day. I was just editing our last episode, and I saw I was wearing the Disney Cruise Line hat on the ship. I'm like, oh, I wonder if anyone noticed that I was not branded properly. I was just trying to show them what's up, though. That I'm still a Disney Cruise Line fan.
And they threw him in the brig.
Yeah.
Shh, that's the spoiler alert for the episode.
They made him walk the plank. It's great. It's a great ending to his vlog series. He's on the plank. They throw him in. Throw him a lifesaver. So what else you got going on, Mel?
Oh, just recovering.
No
Working
kidding.
out the next trip now.
How do you go back to work after something like that?
Yeah, it's hard.
To say the least. Was that like a 3 or 4 week holiday you were on?
Sorry?
Was it like a 3 to 4 week holiday, I think, that you were on?
Yes, we were gone just over 4 weeks. So, yeah, it's a long time.
That's hard.
And there was 8 of us, and we had an 8-month-old baby with us. So, it was a big trip, a lot of luggage.
That's not a trip. That's an adventure at that point. With an 8-month-old baby being gone for a month. Oh my gosh! How many? I mean, you guys covered almost like 10,000 miles or more, at least, right?
Oh yeah, something ridiculous.
It's amazing.
The amount of hours of flying.
Oh my god!
like coming back, we went from Barcelona to Montreal. That was 9 hours, and then Montreal over to Vancouver was another 5, and then Vancouver to home was 14.
Oh my god! See, I'm worried about flying from Missouri to Disneyland, and that's like that'd be like you riding your bike down to the grocery store right at this point,
basically.
because I have to connect through Denver. You're killing me, Mel. That's crazy. But man, that's what life's all about. It's about getting out there and seeing cool stuff, and that's exactly. And that's why I said I was glad that you were sharing so much on social media. Every time I'd like open Facebook or something, I'd see it. And I'm like, God, you're living your best life. These are cool things, and it made me happy. I love seeing that.
Where are they now?
Exactly. I had no idea. I'm like, oh, it's getting better and better every day. Holy cow! It's like, where in the world is Mel?
That would have been the best Find My Friend's friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, great time. So, yeah, just wanted to call in and say hi and thank you for following along.
Well, we appreciate it, and we're glad you're back home safe.
Now just recover at home, and then I can't wait to file for the next adventure that I'm sure you're already thinking about.
And we got the snow up here. You got your summer down there, so it's all good.
Looking at Route 66 for next year. So be on the bucket list for a long time.
I live on Route 66. So there you go.
Yeah. We'll expect a visit.
I'm pretty sure there's a stop at your house, right, Mike?
Anytime. That'd be awesome. I'd love it. Yeah, absolutely. Come through Missouri and we'll Illinois, somewhere close, and we're gonna meet up. I'll show you some of the places around here.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
I'll bring a suitcase full of Tim Tams.
Oh, dude, we'll have a good time. Well, Mel, hey, Happy New Year, and so glad you checked in, and you give us a call anytime.
Thank you.
Don't be a stranger. All right, bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks, Mel. Happy New Year.
Calling all the way from Australia. How about that?
That's so cool. That is so cool.
It's amazing.
I know.
And her trip was like literally like,
oh my God, I loved following that.
Cruises. I mean,
every day there was like, oh my God, like, are they still on this trip? Like,
I know, it was wild. So 407-413-9395. Okay, so we got that over under for people getting one over. I said
chat's going over. I mean, the majority is saying over on that.
Now, William from Oregon is saying in the chat, our good friend from a long time ago, is that he has just, as of January 1st, relocated to Orlando, Florida.
I saw that on social media this weekend.
I didn't see that on social media.
Huh. Yeah. There was like celebrating birthdays. They were celebrating moving. Like, congratulations to that.
What about the pizza? He owned a bunch of pizza places up in Oregon.
Maybe
what about the Beavers? He was like the biggest Beavers fan. Was it because the Pac-12 folded?
No, I think he wanted to be more like in the same time zone as their old former head coach was at Michigan State now. So he was just like, if I don't want to move to Michigan, it's too cold, so I'll just go to Orlando.
Conference folds, and then you got to leave the area. It's interesting. All right, we have our next call on the line. Who's joining us?
Hey, it's your favorite photo pass photographer, Tim Taylor.
Hey,
up in the French Quarter.
By the way, hey.
It sounds like you're like sitting right next to me. Like, you sound good.
You are coming in like cleaner than Ricky ever does.
Oh, I'm good.
Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you.
French Quarter, man. Oh my God. You have, I don't mean to cut you off, but I am, because you have immediate access to beignets that none of us have. Oh my God.
Well, I have to walk off my shrimp po' boy.
So stop. I love shrimp po' boys. That's what I always get at the place called B Halls down the street every time we go there. It's like our little neighborhood little bar, like the grill place. Oh, my shrimp po' boys are the bomb.
But I saw someone has the ice cream. You get like 2 beignets, a scoop of ice cream with like the caramel sauce. I was like, I'm getting that, but I gotta save some room. I gotta walk it off. So I'm walking the Sasagula right now. It's a little cold though.
Scott,
I'm so jealous. I love walking.
I just hang up on Kim right now. She's killing me, dude. She's eating po' boys, ice cream, beignets, and she's walking on the Sasagula, dude. She's messing with us. It's a blizzard outside my window right now.
I mean, it's 61 here, but it feels like 30 in Florida. Florida turn.
Well, when you're walking down the Sasagula too, you get that breeze off the river there. So
lake effect. You get a little lake effect, a little river effect, snow or something. Yeah, whatever. So
I'm going to be working all of marathon weekend, so I got to make sure I see all the lizards this week.
I saw Animal Kingdom for Sunday.
Yeah. So I'm going to be at the expo literally all day. I got a 10.5-hour shift on Wednesday. Wow. So find me at the expo on Thursday. I might be the finish line. I'm not sure yet. It's at Epcot. I know that. So with my start time, I think it's finish line, but I'll keep you guys posted, as the day comes. And then Friday, sorry, I already said Friday. No,
Nope.
Friday I might be like in the boardwalk area. Question mark. I start at 2:30 that morning, so I have no idea where I'm going to be.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be real cold too. It's fine. And then Saturday for the half, I'll be at Magic. So
Nice.
once I get my actual locations, I'll let you guys know exactly where. But those are my general areas.
Wow, busy week for you, Kim, for sure.
Yeah.
It is.
And then I have 6 days next week too, so I'll be a little tired, but can't wait to see everybody. It's my favorite time of the year, are the race weekends.
I'll be in the hot dog on the 5K, so look for the hot dog.
Of course,
Yeah,
as you
of
should
course,
be. Yeah.
Yes, it'll actually be more of a cold dog, but it'll be a dog.
You will be.
It'll be a
Well,
cold
if you
hot
need to
dog.
throw any extra hand warmers at me while you walk by, if you need to get rid of them, you can just toss them at me. I'm sure I'll need a few extras.
I'm bringing a
when I'm up
bunch
there.
because I'm a baby, man. I hate cold weather, and there are people like, you'll be good. You're from Missouri. It's been cold. People don't understand. I never go outside. Like, do you not notice where my pictures are every single morning? They're from my 70-degree basement where it's nice and comfortable. There's a reason I don't go outside because I don't like the weather. Yeah.
So I got an over under for you guys.
Okay, go.
Oh yeah.
So it's currently 61 degrees. So you think that's so warm, right? My
Okay.
hands are like ice and my nose is like Rudolph right now. It's so cold to me. So on average, about how many people come down wearing their shorts and t-shirts and their flip-flops, thinking that it's going to be a nice warm day, and then have to go to the store to buy some warmer clothes? I'm thinking like 43%.
I think it's a little lower. I was gonna say like 35%, I think. But I don't know. What are you thinking there, Mike? Because I feel like it happens a lot where someone just like they're in Michigan, they're in Ohio, they're wherever, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to Florida. It's going to be warm. I don't need to pack any pants or whatever, long pants."
I'm trying to think like in the days now that you see like social media where you see people posting stuff, if it's like more likely to happen or less likely to happen than it used to. I would say, do you think people pack more nowadays or pack less than the old
Well, I guess
days?
if you're already coming from a cold climate, you're going to have your one cold or warmer outfit for the day.
For the airport,
But for
because like your
the
coat
trip,
you
they
have
might
on or
have,
something. Yeah, maybe from
lesser,
the
and
airport.
they think, oh, 61, that's so warm.
Because like 61, but 61, you're right. There's something about like Walt Disney World when you get cold, like it's hard to shake. Like because
I even think it's like
cold down there, I can't shake it.
I think it's even more like I'm going to Florida. I don't need to even check the weather kind of a deal. Like I think people actually do that.
That is true. That is very true. Like
Mar-
people think it's always nice down there. That's very
Marathon
true.
weekend, it's either going to sleet or it's going to be a heat advisory. You never know what you're going to get.
Right.
Dude, you almost killed us. What was that 22 when it was so hot? When that 21? No, 21 they didn't have it. 22 was the year it was so hot. Oh, yeah. So I would say, yeah, like around 40%. So what number did you say? I'd say
I
under.
think I said 43.
Yeah, so I go slightly under. Yeah,
I think it's a good number there, though.
It's a good number though.
If you are
Hey, Kim,
marathon weekend, please pack some warm clothes.
Oh, dude, you didn't see my picture. I got
pocket
so
ready.
many clothes. I got so many clothes. I'm layered. I'm good. I got some Under Armour and everything. I'm sweat. I'm good. I'm sweat. I'm totally covered.
But hey,
Yeah.
Kim, I was reading on Discord, like I saw you had some room assignment issues with some loud neighbors, so that was really unfortunate. But I'm glad that Disney was able to fix that and give you a new room. So how's the new room with the pool view? Is that working out well for you now?
Yeah, much quieter. I was like, oh, the pool's going to be noisy with everyone screaming, but it's cold, so no one's at the pool anymore, so we're good.
Nice.
But yeah, I walked in my room and I immediately heard like the next door neighbors were like yelling at each other. Well, it was more like one lady screaming at her family, but it just was nonstop. And I said, absolutely not. So
that's what
I kindly walked up to the cast members. I was like, hey, I'm sure there's nothing you can do, but like if you have another room, I don't care like where it's at. Like I'm not picky. I just don't want to hear the neighbor yelling. And they were like cussing at each other. I'm like, no.
Hey, I mean, you're getting
I pay money for this. Like I'm not.
I'm not trying to offend anybody, but that's, dude, you got the New Orleans experience right there, dude. You got some drunk people. You need an LSU football game happening. I'm not
just
saying.
Wouldn't it be nice if all guests were like happy?
Those are my friends, huh?
Would it be nice if all guests were just friendly and well behaved? Like,
no, but that's
so nice.
They're going for authenticity there. That's exactly what it is. It's fun, and then everybody's happy like in 10 minutes. You just need like Brian Kelly to come cruising through, and everything would be good. Some beads and purple and gold. But for real though, French Quarter. Secretly, my favorite building is Building 1 down in that far.
That's where I stayed for last marathon weekend. It was Building 1.
That is right now because it's quiet.
Yeah, dude. It's not that far of a walk. It's not that far of a walk because the resort's small.
Building 1 at French Quarter might be my favorite building.
Get the boat to honk at us.
Yeah,
but that might be my favorite building at Walt Disney World.
I'm doing the semi-arm,
Mm-hmm.
No, oh, they're not going to do it.
Oh, was that really the boat, or was that you?
They must have a quiet hour. I don't know.
I love those boats.
I love them too.
But yeah, I'm actually I'm standing in front of Building 1, but I'm in Building 5. I'm at the pool view, so it's nice.
Oh, dude,
nice and cool.
I love French Quarter. I love Riverside too, though.
But yeah, when I was waiting for my room, I went on a little bike ride because I haven't really been at the resort as much. I mean, I've been like in the lobby a few times, but I haven't actually like gone around the whole resort. So it was nice having that little hour stroll around.
Killing me, dude.
I remember once riding the Sassagoula at night. It was just me and Elizabeth, and it was like a chilly night. So we're like kind of like snuggled up. We were the only ones on the boat, and it was dark. And like they had like some like good music playing on, and like the bus driver was just like, the boat rider, like the driver, like he knew what was up, man. So he didn't like say anything to us. He was just kind of chill. And we're kind of getting exactly giving this up for is this romantic right here? And like
that was coming.
And we're like,
I was like, where's this story going?
And we're like passing Saratoga, like getting close to Disney Springs, and I go up to him. I was like, I give him like $10. Like, could you keep this boat going longer?
It's just romantic.
Yeah. But there is something about that boat.
Your next question on the is your romantic.
There it is. There it is.
Boat ride.
I just love that boat. Like, it is just so great, especially there's something about it at night. And especially if you're going back to like French Quarter, it's just a nice long ride on the Sassagoula. So great.
It is quite nice.
Oh man. That's a good way to treat yourself.
Yeah, I just wanted to call in and say, hey.
Oh, we're glad you did.
I don't think I actually have called in since before I moved down, so it's been a minute.
Yeah, it has been a minute, and you deserve to have a good birthday weekend. You're always out there making magic for everybody else. So because we never get a chance to tell you thank you, because
yes,
you make a difference in so many people's vacations that never get a chance to say thank you. Just guess that never know who Kim Taylor is, and then we're friends with you. So like, what I enjoy too is when you take your personal pictures. Like the other day, you were taking pictures like reflections of like Spaceship Earth and like a puddle. Like that's super creative. Like I love that. Like that kind of stuff. Keep posting that kind of stuff too on your personal stuff, because I get a kick out of that. That's so fun. So just keep it up, and we appreciate you so much. I'm glad you're a friend of ours.
Thank you. You guys are my family, and maybe the reason I'm down here right now. So my family might be in Ohio, but I got my BOGP family. So thank you so much for all that you do and for bringing us all together.
Hey, we're always going to be together, and I'll see you on Wednesday at the expo. Look for me.
But Kim, seriously, like you said not to, but seriously, give me your Venmo or something. I want to have some beignets on me, like I want to treat you a little birthday something. So if you remember, send it to me. I want to send you something.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you. Take care, Kim.
All right, we'll see you real soon, guys.
Okay, bye-bye.
Dude, that call came in like so clean, and she's like outside walking, like what?
I don't know, man. It
was crisp,
scary clean. It was it.
I guess I just need a podcast from Port Orleans.
Building 1 and Building 5 at French Quarter, apparently.
Yeah, that's gonna be my new permanent spot.
Yes, and shout out to Cheryl, who is typically over in Switzerland, but is at Walt Disney World right now, getting ready for.
She's got like the best backdrop, I swear, like at home.
I don't think it's real. I
don't think it is. I mean, I know Cheryl is real, and like there's something like I met
Cheryl
them in
real, and now. Who's her? Why am I missing her?
Like her partner?
Yes,
Dion,
because I think of his last name, Dion. Is he real though, or is he a superhero?
I don't know.
Dude, he like flies in wingsuits and stuff like that. Stuff that is like, it's amazing. Like the stuff he does. Like so. When he
seems like out of an action movie.
Exactly, dude. It's like he does stuff that is superhuman. But when I see those pictures and his activities, I'm like, not real, can't be. But I love them. I love them like dearly. But it's so cool. All right, we have the most interesting listeners in the world. We're like the old commercials. All right, we have our next caller. Who's joining us?
Hey guys, this is Abby calling from Orlando.
Hey, we got all the cast members calling tonight. What's going on?
Not much, just enjoying being off on a Sunday night for once.
Oh my gosh. So what are you doing with the Sunday night? Kim's over French Quarter, getting ready to, well, she already had her beignet. She's walking them off on the Sassagoula. What are you doing?
Well, I got back from Disney Springs and Walmart about an hour ago, so now I'm just kind of chilling because I've got an earlier shift tomorrow.
So
Florida Walmart. That like scares me. I know like our boy Simon and a lot of other things like it, but like, whew, that's scary to me.
It's terrifying. I was texting my mom before, send prayers. If I don't make it back, I love you. Because like somehow the Walmart is more touristy than the theme parks, and I only go when I have to. But oh shoot, I forgot to get a blanket. That's the whole reason I went.
Yeah,
look at that. Like live on the air, you just remembered like your list wasn't complete.
It happens. I mean, but you're from Indiana. You're built for this. Like you're built for Walmart. Yeah.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not either. I'm not either, Abby. So don't worry about it.
I'm pretty sure I was one of the first people at Pecos to check out like the coat from costuming because I was getting cold sooner than everyone else.
Oh, come on, do us proud. You can hang in there. You can. You're hardy. Come on.
I'm gonna do my best.
You'll be fine. So, like, what you got coming on this week? What's going on? Because it's a transition at Big Thunder, by the way. Last day for Big Thunder, I saw long lines.
I was curious what an early shift was too. Like, so, like, is that like you gotta like get there early for lunch and do some prepping for the day?
Yeah. So the earliest shift you can have starts at like I think 7:30. Wow. I've only had like one of those, and it was in training. But like tomorrow's like at 9:30, I think.
Okay.
So it'll be like setting up stuff in the kitchen.
That'd be for somebody your age. That'd be a good time to start a shift, like 9:30. Like that's a good early shift. That'd be my version of early. Yeah.
One of my friends traded it to me because she was like, "Oh, that's too early. Like, give me your closing shift."
See, that's exactly right. Okay. That's exactly right. Yes, that's perfect. That early at 9:30. Yeah, I could do that. Nice.
So here's a question for me. Like, if you're okay to share this, like, I'm curious about the logistics. Like, so got to be to your shift at 9 a.m. Like, what time are you leaving? Because, like, I know, like, you probably got to worry about like traffic on World Drive, things like that. So, like, how long would it take you to get there and be ready for your shift?
So, in general, I leave an hour before my shift. Because, like, when you work at Magic, it's like it is for guests. Like, you have to park and take a bus to get to the utilidors and everything. So if I didn't have to do, like, I've picked up at other places and I only leave 20 to 30 minutes beforehand.
Abby.
But for Magic, I always do an hour.
Always leave super early. Super like both dads here. Like you're stressing me out just telling me that. Like
I feel comfortable with this. Like she's prepping enough time because she knows Magic Kingdom is like it's work, like parking at the TTC basically, even for work. Yeah.
Makes me nervous. I'm always like super early everywhere I go. Like I'm there way before my plane. I'm there way before everything.
Now, before I came here, I worked at a church that was 6 minutes from my house, and I would leave 5 minutes early.
Oh, there you go. All right. So you got.
So I'm doing good now.
All right.
There we go.
You're good. You got to figure it out. So where are you going to be like later in the week? So I'll be around starting on Wednesday. You're going to be Pecos Bills like in the afternoon, in the evenings, or is that how it's going to go, or what?
On Wednesday, I actually picked up at Port Orleans French Quarter just to kind of mix it up. I call them little side quests when I work at other places.
Nice.
But then I'll be at Pecos pretty much all day on Thursday.
Cool. Okay. I love Pecos Bills, so I'll swing by on Thursday. Then I'll look for you.
Nice.
All right. I don't think you've been around since the new menu, but it's definitely an improvement. A lot more flavor.
Sweet.
I like the chicken, but I like chicken on everything. So a lot of my coworkers recommend the beef.
I'll try chicken. I'll eat whatever.
I'll
good.
tell you what. I don't know if you tried this, Abby, but during like the Christmas party, I love that tamale that they had. Like that was like I've been kind of craving that. That was really good.
I'll try that too if they have it.
Yeah, so you can do it won't be the same as the like Christmas party tamale, but you can get the general tamale, and then you can choose what protein you want on top, which is a lot of fun.
Nice. There you go, Mike.
Good.
Recommended.
Not like the Christmas party one because it doesn't have the red and green drizzle, but it's still fun.
That Christmas party one was so good. Oh my gosh, it was like the best thing I had at the party.
Tamales.
There you go, Mike. Tamales.
We've talked about tamales, beignets.
You're gonna run the 5K, go to Magic Kingdom, go to Pecos Bill, gonna run to Abbey. It's gonna be a great day.
It's gonna be just a lot of good food for the next week. I can't wait. Well, Abby, I can't wait to see you down there this week. I know it's exactly it. So we'll see you.
See you there.
All right. Take care. All right.
Good night, Abby.
Bye-bye.
All right. 407-413-9395. 407-413-9395. Andrew in the chat over on Facebook has the same fear that I have. He's always early. So there you go.
Hey, William had a question for us, Mike, as a new Florida resident.
Yes.
That is, what is the best option for a pub sub? And I think we both agree, like our go-to is the chicken tender pub sub.
Oh,
so good.
And it feeds a family.
Yeah, if you get a whole one, that really is a whole family. I think me, Mike, and Liz shared one of those, and and me and Mike can put some food away, right? So I don't know, like I think they put a pound of chicken tenders like on that sandwich. I
want to say they put like maybe 4 to 6 big strips.
It's huge.
A foot-long sub.
I'm actually going to share a photo of us getting one today because like I'm doing that on this day series, and there's a photo of you and me on this day.
Dude, we've had more than one standing in the parking lot.
That's the one I'm going to share. It was January 5th.
It was so good. All right, we have our next caller on the line. Hey, who's joining us?
Hey guys, it's Brandon from New Hampshire.
Hey, Brandon from a cold New Hampshire. What's going on?
Oh yeah, it's chilly, guys. So Port Orleans French Quarter, Building 1. That is the top answer of the night, 100%. I mean, you cannot beat the atmosphere, the location, the proximity, 100%.
Yes.
I mean, this is a Coronado Springs podcast, but we all are giving love to French Quarter Building 1. Absolutely.
Okay, so Building 1, French Quarter, but what casitas, ranchos, or cabanas at Coronado?
Casitas, 100%.
Casitas for me too.
I do like casitas, but I kind of also, for some reason, like the ranchos are calling to me right now too.
I've just been in the ranchos too many times. I find the casitas
right next to the tower.
True.
You're not far from Three Bridges. You got the private pool.
Yep, and you have a gym.
The ideal place to go.
And the casitas have the second gym too, which I like. You know, they got the fitness center. So the casitas actually are the right answer. But
for spring break 2024, so this last spring break, we had a casitas corner room, and to that quiet pool, which I love that quiet pool. I was 31 steps from the entrance to the pool. It was glorious.
31 steps.
That's amazing that you measured it.
I did. Well, that's funny. What's funny, Brandon?
What's
funny, Brandon? There's actually like 2 gate entrances. It was 31 steps to both. I actually measured both of them.
It's on 2 spreadsheets.
That's hilarious.
So go ahead. Sorry, we didn't mean to take your hijack you there. We got.
Oh, no worries. But what I loved about the casitas too is I don't know if they still do it, but they had the shuffleboard and the giant chess set.
Now they have pickleball in the casitas.
Oh, that's a new thing. We have not been there in a couple of years, so that's a new game for me and Tam to try.
Yep, it's pickleball on that court. Yep.
I think that's going to be the new be our guest thing.
You guys I'm going to say 45%.
Okay.
The amount of adults over the age of 35 when they get off Space Mountain feeling like they need a chiropractor.
Oh, dude. Over. I scream at that ride at this point in my life.
I think it's going to be slightly over.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a 45-year-old man, and I cannot do Space Mountain any longer.
I think it's just gotten. I don't know if I swear, and I'm being honest about this. I don't know if it's that I've gotten older. I think that ride has gotten way rougher in the last 5 years. I don't think it's that I've gotten older. But I mean, maybe it is. Maybe
the guy that's gotten older. No.
Maybe I should admit it that I have gotten older, and it is me. It's one of those. It's not you, it's me kind of thing. But I don't think it is. I swear that they've done something to that ride that has made it significantly like miserable almost. Like, and
It depends on the side I'm on.
Oh my God. Like, I just want it to be over by like the last 10 seconds. Just please.
Like if I don't get alpha, because I have like the alpha like turns like pretty well memorized, like I can kind of brace for like what the turns are. But if I get the other side where I don't know it as well, then that's where it really gets me.
Yeah, that ride is it's almost like it's probably within like 10% of me never doing it again. But I love the ride. Like I love I love the Star Tunnel. I love it till you make that hard turn and start going down start going fast. Like once we make the turn, I'm like, what did I do? I made a bad mistake every time.
Hey Brandon. Hey Brandon, what's
the best part of that ride is watching it when you're on the people mover.
Hey, that could be a hot take. That could be true. Go ahead, Scott.
Brandon, over under is 1.5. How many times is Mike going to ride Space Mountain the next week after saying all that?
I will. But I will not.
I think it's going to be over. I think you're doing it 2 times.
But I won't do it on Sunday after the marathon, dude, because I'll be by myself and I'll have nobody to take me to the ER.
Honestly, that's when you should do it. Like you've already accomplished Dopey. Like, why not? Why not do the Dopey to Space Mountain challenge?
I would shut down all of Tomorrowland because they'd have to bring in a helicopter. They'd be ugly because that would be so. Oh my God!
You over under on how many steps is Mike going to crawl toward getting out of the park?
I'm telling you, last time I was down there, I did it with Ben. We rode it when I was down there with Ben like a few weeks back. And I wouldn't even run in that day. And I almost had to crawl out of that thing when it came back into the station just that day. It was so rough.
So that's kind of a fear of mine over marathon weekend. So Mike, I know you don't really watch TV shows, but our audience probably does. So like How I Met Your Mother, there's an episode where Barney runs the New York City Marathon. He's like, oh, I can run that. I don't need to train for that. I can just go and run it, which is kind of like what I do, and he gets it done, and all that. And he's sitting on the subway because he's like, oh yeah, you can ride the subway for free for marathoners. And he sits down in the subway and then he can't get up from sitting down. I've always had that fear. Like, what if I rode Space Mountain like on the day of the marathon and I can't get out of that dang seat? Like, are they got to like shoehorn me out of there or what?
I bet you that happens all day long. Like Sunday night, marathon weekend, I bet there's all kinds of crazy stuff like that. Like people that can't get out of
someone rides Small World, like, I can't get out of this boat.
Well, because I bet it happens. Well, because dude, I don't know if you've seen this, but I've seen people that they're taking the bus back to the resort and they can't go down the steps because they take you back on those big motor coaches that have those steps that are pitched so high. I've seen people fall off I shouldn't be laughing because I guarantee you, because I'm laughing, karma's going to make me fall this year so hard. So I swear somebody take a picture of me when I'm laying flat on my face on back at Coronado.
But I feel your pain. I've done it before.
Because you think your legs still work when you get up to get off that motor coach after running 26 miles. You take that first step, man, and those steps are huge on those motor coaches. It just boom, you go down like 3 feet, dude, with your metal, and you are just boom laying on the pavement. And I've seen it like twice in my like 8 or 9 years. It's not good. Yeah, we shouldn't be laughing.
So, Mike, is that the forward lean when you go to step down?
Well,
like that kind of like one step seems a little bit further than the other, and then all of a sudden you're just stumbling forward.
Well, here's the thing. This is where experience is the greatest like teacher of all time, right, dude? People might laugh at me, but dude, I'm holding on to those handrails like nobody's business because I've seen it happen to too many people. Because like people that are just like, I'm cool. Like, nope, dude, your legs will fake you out. Like they're not there anymore. You think they're still attached to your body? They're not. They're not working. So yeah, I hope it doesn't happen. But yeah, no, that's a good one though. We'll see though. Yeah. William says, Space Mountain and Walt Disney World, hard to shimmy out of, but Dudley Do-Rights at Islands of Adventure is dangerous, near impossible for me to extract myself from. I don't think I ever did Dudley Do-Rights.
I think it was down the 2 times I've been at IOA, ironically. But
yeah, no thanks. All right, Brandon, we got to roll because Scott's got a hard out tonight because I hear there's a football game that he's interested in here at the top of the hour.
Yeah, well, my Buccaneers won tonight, so they're a guaranteed playoff spot, so I'm good too.
Good.
Yeah.
Go Bucks.
Hey, all right. Lions might end up playing the Bucks. Hopefully not, but
all right.
We've already lost to them once this year.
Happy New Year's, guys.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I'll talk to you soon. All right.
Oh my God. I was dying. I was dying, Mike, talking about the bus steps are a very scary thing.
They
Like
are.
you think like, oh, I can go up these steps or I can go down these steps. Like, no. Like,
Well, it's, it is funny because for those that haven't run, and Scott and I have seen all kinds of crazy stuff, because I was talking to my wife about this at dinner the other night. It's like the cool thing about race weekends is that you get to see Walt Disney World in so many different ways. You go backstage, you see, parts of attractions that were there 15 years ago that like, oh, I think that was part of, and they pull out like, parade floats from long gone parades, parts of attractions that you haven't seen for a while. But you also get to see just people overcoming stuff. But you also see some just wicked bad stuff too, like that, like people falling down buses and stuff. But I mean, you're also a part of the experience for everybody else, right? So it could totally be me. And now that I've said this out loud on a podcast, God,
we should not be talking about this.
I'm 100% tempting fate. So I promise you, dude, I'm gonna have death grips on every handrail on every bus, especially after the 5K, because now that's when it'll happen, right? Because I'll be like cocky for the full marathon, but after the 5K, I'll be like, I'm good, 3 miles, no problem. But I'll be in a hot dog costume. Now, what a great TikTok that would be for somebody that's like right behind me getting off the bus to have like some cat that's 6'3" in a hot dog costume fall down the bus steps. I don't want to be that guy, but it'd be funny. So tag
it'd be
me.
entertaining. Yeah, definitely don't want to be that guy though.
That'd be our guest Mike. Tag me. That'd be so funny. So I guess that's it for this week. Guess what though? We have breaking news. Pam Forster is going to be back on the shows this week.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
That's awesome. She just texted me. So that is good. So actually, hopefully we can get all 4 of us maybe this week, just for this week. Hopefully, if everybody's available, we can see. We'll talk about it. That'd be awesome.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
But yes, so that would be fun. So we're excited to have Pam back, and we'll have shows this week, and of course next week as well. We'll always have the shows. So excited to get the family back together and get things going here at the beginning of 2025. But as we get out of here, all of our lizards headed down for marathon weekend. Safe travels down to Florida, and make sure you pack all the stuff, because it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. So
absolutely,
that's what I've learned over the years. And also check the lizard group, Be Our Guest Lizards, on Facebook for all the meetups. We are having a meetup on Saturday afternoon at the Polynesian, the big lizard meetup. So that's always fun to see everybody, say hello, get some pictures. Joe Fickus puts out all together. He's already been down there for like a week. Scott,
he's been down there a long time.
Doing it right, man.
And that was before like he really knew what the weather, like that's crazy. Like you have to like commit to your packing, right? Like because the weather could change like in that long gap,
Well, I saw today that he ordered actually warm weather gear to be delivered to the resort, which I've actually done that before on trips. Like,
oh yeah,
I've needed stuff. I've had it delivered like to, I remember one time at Animal Kingdom Lodge, I had like this was so long ago, it was like a selfie stick when you could take a selfie
when you could take them into the park. Yeah.
A long time ago. So anyway, can't wait to see
everybody. The meetup is awesome at the Polynesian. Like, and I think Joe's doing the trivia again this year too, which is a lot of fun. And there's a mini golf thing too. So Joe messaged me. He asked for like my blessing to run the mini golf. He was like, "Oh man, aren't you gonna do it? Like people loved it." I'm like, "Yeah, I'd love to be there and run it, but I'm not this year. So hopefully it goes well."
Yes, that is going to be fun as well. So everybody's down there. Come up and say hey. I'll be around everywhere. So can't wait to see everybody. Sit down, have some meals, ride some rides, and see some shows. And see some fireworks. Well, probably not fireworks. I go to bed.
See some Muppet Vision 3D a couple times.
Oh, I cannot wait. I got to see it a few times, especially when it's cold. That incentivizes you to go inside to stuff like that, where it's warm and long.
It's probably gonna be busy with marathon runners. Like a lot of them are like diehard Disney fans. So Muppet Vision 3D is gonna get busy. I feel like
100%. Yeah, that'll be super popular. All right, so we're going to get out of here. Don't forget, our show is always brought to you by the Magic for Less Travel. We'd love to help you plan your next Disney adventure, whether it's Walt Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruise Line, or Adventures by Disney. Swing by the website this week over at themagicforless.com. Please also use our Amazon affiliate link when you shop online. That one extra click supports everything we do throughout the year. It's beourguestpodcast.com/Amazon. And thank you so very much to our Patreon supporters. You guys keep us on the air, so thank you very much for that. You can support us as well, just $5 a month. And for that support, you get a bonus show every week called Mike in the Midwest. This week, we're going to do a little bit extra stuff over on our page, the Discord channel for our patrons. So check that out. So join us over at patreon.com/Be Our Guest Podcast. Give Scott a follow on the social media. He's at Epscott, EPSCOT. But more importantly, check him out, YouTube, over at Must See Adventures. Scott, I know you just rendered the latest episode. So what's happening over on the channel?
It's our final day on our cruise, our 14 nights. Through France and Spain, Norway, Belgium. So we're going to go to an attraction that is at Epcot, something that's featured in Epcot. We're going to go to Mont Saint Michel, beautiful island in France. Come check it out. It's a fun episode. And then we celebrate. This is what was wild, Mike. We celebrate 4th of July on Royal Caribbean, which we've never done before, in France on a ship that sailed out of the UK. And I swear they did 4th of July better than I've seen anything celebrated before. It was massive without being able to do fireworks, right? I mean, you couldn't do fireworks. Royal Caribbean doesn't do that. You can only do that on Disney Cruise Line, which is awesome. But they had a party, man, like no other, and it was pretty spectacular.
Was it weird not having fireworks on the 4th of July?
It was kind of weird. It was virtual fireworks, but we did a balloon drop. There was a DJ. I mean, like they sang the national anthem, like everybody, like in the big atrium, just sang, like belted out the national anthem together, like on a ship that sailed out of England. That's what they made me laugh so much. But
the irony of it all.
The irony, but I love it. But they did it right. Like I had no expectations. I didn't think anything was going to happen on 4th of July. We were in France. We had a beautiful day, and then we come back, and the ship was just like ready to party. It was kind of crazy.
That's awesome. So check
it out. Like check it out. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
I might save that for the plane ride because that'd be something fun. That'd be awesome. But I might probably check it out on the treadmill before that. We'll see. All right, so check it out. Must See Adventures over on YouTube. Like and subscribe. That always helps the channel. So please do that. Again, Must See Adventures over on YouTube. Get over there today. Also, you can follow me because I'll have all the content over on Instagram. Be Our Guest Mike on Instagram. Give me a follow over there. Also on Twitter /X, Be Our Guest Mike as well. And don't forget to join us in the clubhouse. We have a lot of fun over there 24/7. We just hang out, have a good time, talk sports, talk Disney, talk live, talk about the blizzard that's happening outside the Be Our Guest Podcast studios right now as we speak. So join us. It's free. It's fun. BeOurGuestPodcast.com/clubhouse.
It's a lot of fun. We really do talk about like everything on there. It's pretty good.
It's what's for dinner. It's photography tips. It's cruise line. It's all the destinations.
And me and Mike like to share like everything, so it's like perfect for us. Like, oh yeah, I can share this snowstorm that's happening. Like it's perfect.
Yeah, anything's up for grabs. There, you want to know about anybody that's part of the community? It's just where it's like our Cheers. Really, it's just like a corner bar where we all hang out. It's literally what it is. So come on over. It's our message boards basically, but it's in real time. So join us over there, and we'll get back together again this week on the shows. No live show next Sunday night because I'll still be at Walt Disney World from the Dopey Challenge, but we'll have one in 2 weeks where we'll get back together here for the call-in show. So until then, you guys stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you real soon. Yeah, I had no idea William was living down there. That is...
I saw that. I didn't know either until I saw it this weekend.
I did not see that.
Pretty awesome.
Let me say this real quick.
I have an interesting observation on your clothing. It's not Disney or sports. Like you're just wearing like a normal sweatshirt. Oh, they're okay. There's the Mizzou.
It's a Missouri like undershirt. No, my mother-in-law got me this for my birthday.
I like it.
It's a Carhartt like hoodie, but it's waterproof. So it's like it's super thick, right? I mean, so I can only wear this when it is super cold because I could get really hot.
You get warm in it, yeah.
It's made for people that work like on farms. It's like a farm kind of brand, and it's waterproof for like if I wanted to walk Riley or something. It's like but the thing is, I can always wear a coat. But I thought today's the day to wear it, man. It is snowing, it is freezing outside, and so
it's been keeping you warm. Then it's been doing his job.
I took a nap for an hour on the couch today. Didn't even use a blanket. I just
look at you.
It's comfortable. I love this thing.
It looks good on you. I like that. I was just like, wow, there's like no like.
I know
no branding on that thing.
No branding today. It's super comfortable. I love this thing.
Yeah, it looks good. I like it.
Wear it all the time. Yeah, you should get one, dude. I'm telling you, it's super comfy. I mean, it's warm though, man. I mean, it's like a furnace. I mean, it is hot.
Dude, I need that at my office at work, man.
Dude, you could sit outside in the snow.
Our office building is so cold.
Dude, I'm telling you, get one of these dudes called Carhartt because she gets.
I know Carhartt, yeah.
Yeah, she got up at the farm supply store. But I'm telling you, man, you can sit in the snow in this thing. I mean, your feet would freeze, but like you would be good up top. This thing is hot.
Oh man, that's funny.
Pam's like, you never wore the thing my mom got you. I'm like, because it's gotta be so cold.
You might need that at Walt Disney World, not for the races, but like after the races.
I know. I think I might take it because at night, like once it gets dark down there, like this time of year, like yeah, this would be perfect for that. I'm telling you, man, these things are hot. Because
if Kim would have had that, she would have been totally fine talking to you on the phone.
100%, dude, you're good in this thing. Yeah, exactly. This thing's awesome. Well, good luck to the Lions. Real quick. So Pam is coming back. Can you join us or no?
Yeah, if you want me to, I should be around. Yeah,
we'll have because
I mean, I'd like to talk. I'd like to catch up with Pam and say hi.
Yeah, I know. That's I thought we'd just kind of do like a week with all four of us. If Ricky, I mean, told Ricky yet, but that'd be fun. So we could like all get together since Pam's back.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
All right, okay. I'll send the text out tonight when I get done with all this stuff. All right,
sounds good.
I will catch you. Good show.
All right, good show. Good. Tell the girls we say hey, and I'm gonna share some more of those old photos here in a little bit, so you'll be laughing at how young we look.
I love them. I know, for real. All right, go Lions.
All right, thanks. All right, see ya. Bye, everyone.